I'm okay in chaos. It's one of I tell people my secret powers. So I know some people, when things kind of get chaotic, they kind of shrink and go, oh no, what now? And for me, it's like a energy for me. I want to make sure that I stay on top of everything that's going on. I'm kind of like that surfer, I think, that waits for those waves. They know they're coming and you just got to figure out how to ride it, you know? So I learned that I am very capable of, being okay in chaos. And I think as far as leadership, just that you have to be able to pivot quickly. I know that's the word that like we're all going to hate to say in 5 more years. It's just like if I have to say pivot one more time, right? But it's true. You have to be okay with taking information today and making a decision, and then finding out tomorrow that that information is no longer valid and making another decision. And I think for leaders that don't like that, this was probably a very, very difficult time, because if you are the kind of person that wants solid information, you know, you want to stick to that and don't make change, 2020 was probably very hard for you.
Mm.
But I'm not that way. I want to go with the most recent valid information. If that means between 12 and 4 we had to change directions, I'm okay with that.
So, what else do you think is important to have as an effective leader then?
Couple different things. The ability to listen effectively, not necessarily to change your mind, but to try to pick up key points that could help you either adjust what you think or make a better understanding of why the other person thinks the other way. I think we've gotten into a society where we kind of dig our heels in, and it's like what I believe is what I believe, and what I know is what I know. But sometimes, even if that person's intent is not to change your mind, it might just be able to give you a little bit more validity of why they think that way. So, being a leader, I think you have to learn to listen to that and be okay with people not agreeing with you. I think that a lot of times people get into high positions and they feel like when they walk in the room, everyone should just agree with me. I'm here. And that's not true. They may follow your leadership because they're required to, but that doesn't really, mean that they've bought into your thinking or your ideas. So it's important as a leader to be able to convey the information to people. Why do you believe what you believe? Why do you think this is the best decision for us at this time? And if a leader can't effectively translate that to their people, then they're going to have a hard time. And then the second thing for me would be, like I said, being okay with failure, just being okay with the fact that if we make a decision at noon and it turns out to be wrong, you have to assess what you did wrong. You know, why did you think that was the best idea? Where did that information come from? And then be okay with saying, okay, well, that wasn't what was best for us, so we're going to go ahead and go this way. But not being sensitive to failure. I think that, that's a dangerous place to be when you put an idea out there and someone doesn't like it or doesn't go well, and you take it personally and this becomes a sensitivity thing. A leader has to have thick skin. You have to be okay with people going, no, I don't like that. And your job again is to convey why it's the right decision.
Definitely. Yeah, I think nowadays I don't know if you believe in like cancel culture and stuff, but in the public domain where everyone's on the internet and social media and then they get called out for previous mistakes, and then there's so much sort of hostility, it seems, online to like, oh, you made this mistake, you haven't been able to change, you're still the same person. But
Yes.
actually, leadership and running things, you're bound to make mistakes, aren't you? So
Absolutely. I think that you can't grow if you don't make those mistakes, and again, don't acknowledge them and attempt to learn from them. I think that's the biggest thing. It's one thing to just say, okay, I made a mistake, but you have to really take the time to analyze it, and sometimes that failure could be what sends you on to the next best thing you've ever done.
absolutely.
You never know.